Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Winter Park, Florida. We are here at Cybertron Video Games. This store is pretty darn amazing. We are kind of blown away at the moment. Today is National Video Game Day, so I figured we had to come out here and maybe pick up a couple of video games. We had to do some video game shopping today, but I want to show you guys the store because the store is truly amazing. Look at the Dr. Mario World germs here. These guys are so cool. Do they have names? Do all the germs have names? Leave comments down below if they do. I feel like the answer is yes, but I don't remember what their names are. $30 for these. If I had anywhere to put a bunch of plush, I'd be buying those right now. 30 bucks for those, man, 10 bucks a piece. That seems like a heck of a deal. That's the other thing too. The pricing in the store is kind of blowing my mind as well because it seems very fair. I mean, it's a retail store. They have to make money. They've got to pay to keep the lights on and the store air conditioned and to pay their rent and whatnot. So they have to mark up the games, of course, but it's very fair. I've been to some video game stores where you look at prices on stuff and you're like, what are they even thinking? It's like so crazy. This store, I feel like they're kind of like right on the mark. I see a game and go, yeah, that's about what that's what the game's worth. That seems like a fair deal for that game. I will pay that much money for that game. But look at this. They got NES, they got Super Nintendo, there's Sega Genesis, they got Xbox over here, PS2, they got a ton of GameCube games over here, which was awesome. They've got all kinds of DS games and 3DS games, PSP games, Vita games over here, Xbox 360, there's Switch, Xbox One, and this is what I love, a ton of Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, and Game Boy Color games. I was drooling a little bit looking at this, but actually it turns out I have a lot of these games. A lot of the games a lot of the games I really want for the Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, I actually already own. Even some of the more expensive ones, I actually already have. There are a couple I don't though, and I bought one of them today. I actually picked up a game that I spent not a ton of money on. Again, fair pricing here, but a game I spent a little bit more than I usually spend on video games. I had to buy something today, but look at that. They got so many good games here. I really want to get the Castlevania 2 back there. I do have a like a repro cart of that. I don't have the original though. I want to get an original copy of that one of these days. They got a ton of Pokemon games here. So much cool, awesome stuff. New games. They've got more DS games over here and Switch games and 3DS games, all kinds of loose cards. There's a whole bunch of Wii and Wii U games there. Of course, tons of accessories. Yeah, this store is definitely blowing my mind. Look at the Bionic Commando cab here. It's turned off at the moment, but if it wasn't, I'd be, well, free to play. If that was turned on, we might be here for another like 20 minutes playing Bionic Commando. I saw the Bionic Commando game for the Game Boy Color in the case over there. I have that game. It got me thinking, I need to play that game again. It's such a fun game. Here's some Sega Saturn, Sega CD. They got Dreamcast games in here. I mean, again, this store is just absolutely epic and amazing. All kinds of boxed consoles up there. This is your video game store. If you're looking for a video game store, this I feel is a store to come out to and check out. Look at all the amiibos. Shawn was drooling over these, right? You were like, oh my gosh, look at all the amiibos. You love these guys. Amiibos are like one of the coolest things ever because not only do they enhance your video game, but they're a collectible. Like, genius idea on Nintendo's part to be like, ooh, let's make vinyl collectibles are hot. Let's make a vinyl collectible, but not that you just collect, that you can actually use to enhance your games. That's such a brilliant idea. These are cool. You've got a bunch of these already, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are cool. Look at those. All kinds of NES games down here. N64 there. More Super Nintendo there. Okay, so again, clearly the store is absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. If you guys are looking for a video game store, this, I'm going to say, is the store to come out to. This store is just amazing. They got posters over here, PS4 over here. I could literally spend like an hour just walking around the store showing you guys all the cool stuff they have. But what I really want to show you guys, oh my gosh, Nintendo Powers, what? I didn't even see these. Look at that. I remember getting these back in the day. I remember that one right there. These were the best thing ever to read. I think I got these for free back in the day. I had some like subscription to something else, or I signed up for something, and like these used to come in the mail when I was a kid. I loved reading Nintendo Power, finding out all the secrets to all of my video games, and of course seeing what new video games were coming out, reading about all the new cool stuff that was coming. So much. I remember back when it wasn't Nintendo Power, it was like I think it was GamePro magazine I'm not mistaken, I remember back in the day reading about all the new cool things that were coming out for the Game Boy Advance and getting so excited, only to find out that so many of those things ended up getting canceled, never happened. They were just rumors of things that were coming out, things that were gonna happen. And unfortunately, they did not, but a lot of stuff did, and I got some cool stuff. But anyway, all right, we're gonna go take a look at what we actually picked up.
Yeah.
All right, so again, this store is amazing. This store is awesome. One of the coolest video game stores I have ever been to. And like I said, I feel like the pricing inside here, extremely, extremely fair. So again, this is Cybertron Video Games. Look at the outside there with Master Chief, and there's that guy from that game that I can't remember. Comments down below. Of course, we got Mario and Sonic there. So, all right, you guys want to know what games we actually picked up, though. They gave us a discount because, again, today is National Video Game Day, and they were unaware of that. So we informed them that today was National. Here, hold that. Oh no, I'm dropping stuff. So that we informed them that today was National Video Game Day, and they were like, we didn't know. So because you informed us of this, we're gonna give you a 10% discount on all your games. That was so nice of them to do. They didn't have to do that, but they did, which is really awesome. So here's the game I ended up going with from the classic NES series, The Legend of Zelda. I wanted to make sure that the game I picked up today was a game that I was absolutely going to play, because I do pretty much buy any Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advance game that I find that I don't have. I'm not necessarily going for a complete collection per se, but I guess I kind of am at the same time. I'm just trying to get as many Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games that I possibly can. And I wanted to make sure that whatever I bought today wasn't a game I was just grabbing just to say, it's a game I don't have. I want for my collection. I wanted to make sure that the game I bought today was a game I'm gonna play. And I used to play this game all the time when I was a kid, back when I had the original NES. I used to play this game so much. This and Zelda 2 I used to play all the time growing up. They had Zelda 2 in there. I was tempted to get that as well. I was very tempted to get both games, so I was like, I'll be good. I'll get one game today, and the next time, when I come back, it'll be the game I get next time probably. So anyway, had to pick this up. Looking forward to playing this game. It's been a long, long time since I've played the original Zelda. So that's awesome. Definitely had to pick that up. And then Shawn got not one, but 2 games today. So the first game you got here is Super Mario 64 DS. Now, why did you want this?
Because in the original Super Mario 64, all you play as is just Mario.
Yes.
That's it. But in this game, you start off as Yoshi, and then
Do
you
you?
get to unlock...
Wait, you start
Yes.
off as Yoshi?
Yes, and
No.
then you get to unlock Mario.
No, you don't start off as Yoshi.
No, yeah, you do. I'll show you when I play.
Comments
I know you
down
do.
below. I used to have this because I used to have a DS back in the day. You play as Mario. I think you can unlock Yoshi, can't you?
You start as Yoshi, and you need to unlock Mario.
You know what? I'm not going to question Shawn because Shawn is like the video game master. I'm going to assume you know what you're talking about.
I watched a playthrough.
But you guys,
start
you
off as
guys,
Yoshi, and then you get
you guys leave your
Mario.
comments down below. I remember this game was a lot of fun because there are unlockables in
Yeah.
this. I mean, obviously, Super Mario 64, fantastic game for the Nintendo 64. I used to play it all the time on the Nintendo 64, and then I used to play it on the DS all the time as well when I had a DS back in the day. So fantastic game, really cool, and again, lots of cool unlockables and secrets and different stuff in this version than the original N64 version, which you actually have a copy of that for your Switch, right? Because you have the 3D
Yes,
thing,
yeah.
but it doesn't come with all this stuff.
No.
So that's cool. That's awesome. All right, and then the other game you got was Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2. What's it say? March of the Minis? March of the Minis. Yeah, look at that. I have some of these Mario vs. Donkey Kongs for the Game Boy Advance. They're a lot of fun. I've never played these. And you said you have one for the Switch,
I might.
but you don't have this one
Yes.
for the
I
DS.
know there is a version for the Switch that's just the first one. So if I do eventually get that, if I don't have it, then I'll have the second one as well.
Okay, that is awesome. So we all got some cool video games here. Pretty awesome stuff. What a fantastic store. Loaded with tons of awesome video games. The store was just, again, completely amazing. Like, seriously, such a cool, fantastic store. Cybertron Video Games. There's all their information right there. If you guys want to check them out, definitely hit this store up. I guarantee you will not be disappointed if you pop into the store. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it for National Video Game Day, where again we had to pick up some video games, and now we're gonna go home and we're gonna play some video games.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably.
Are you gonna play? Which one are you gonna play?
I'm not sure.
I know my choice. I'm good. I only got one game. But you gotta pick between the two.
No, because the sad thing is I don't know where my charger for my DS is, and it's dead.
I know where it is.
Oh,
we're
okay.
good. We can charge it. And then what are you gonna play? Which one? You don't know yet? All right.
Probably 64.
64? All right, guys. So again, that's gonna do it from Cybertron Video Games. Check them out, cybertrongames.com. Really awesome, amazing store. Awesome, amazing prices. I like this store. We're coming back.
Yes.
All right, guys. That's going to do it. Again, National Video Game Day. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what games you played today. Did you go out? Did you buy some games? How did you celebrate National Video Game Day today?
That's okay.
And
Apparently they didn't even know.
every day should be National Video Game Day. So if you didn't celebrate today, celebrate tomorrow or the next day or every day of your life because video games are amazing. But all right, guys, again, that's going to do it. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon, check down below for links to Spreadshirt, hit the join button to become a member of this channel to gain early access to all of our videos. And also, if you guys watch this video all the way to the very end, hashtag
National Video Game Day.
Perfect. Hashtag National Video Game Day. If you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, and like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. One more shot, Cybertron Video Games. Absolutely check this place out. It is amazing. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys. Bye.